Be aware that this is a new Property Management Pro version 3.5, and the basic difference between this application and the ones in the past is it has more financial or financials included in the ability to track and manage payments a little closer as far as the tenant and or expenses and credits for the owner. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover these in detail, but before we start the application instruction, let's go ahead and look at how you navigate around the application. When you click on this screen button right here, this, by the way, I'm on the computer itself, so what you're seeing is not an iPad or iPhone device. So you would be seeing the cursor moving around instead of your fingers moving around. It just helps to make the tutorial videos a little bit more understandable. When you go ahead and open up this drop-down list, what it does is it provides you a one-touch click to any location, any screen in the application. We're looking at the main menu on this screen right here, and each one of these is promoted or demoted depending upon the primary screens. For example, the red underlined ones are the primary screens in the application. Then each one that's demoted underneath that has a lesser or these are called child screens, and this is the parent. So for this section under property owner, you would go down and you would see everything that's related to the property owner, then the property manager screens, and then the property tenant screens, and then the maintenance screens for the individual properties that are in the application. You can either close a popover, which this is called a popover, by clicking here on close, or just click anywhere off the popover to close it. Now when this application is delivered to the buyer, the name of the buyer, the web address for the buyer, and the city and state and zip and the email are added when you purchase it. These are custom applications, so the custom applications, before they're actually sent or put up on the cloud, will have this information put in there so it identifies to the owner or buyer. This field you're looking at right here can be tapped or clicked on depending on if it's an iDevice, and you can actually replace the contents that is in that screen. I can, for example, go down here and say either insert a picture. If you're on an iPad or iPhone, it would allow you to say insert from library, and you can replace this particular image to make it more personal for your own company. Now, I obviously have the copyright added here for one purpose. People that are buying these applications do not have the privilege to distribute, to remanufacture, or in any way give this application to anybody else. It is licensed to the owner that is identified up here in this location. Now, if you buy a cloud version of this app, that's a multi-user app, and that app costs a little bit more, just a little minor bit more, but it allows you to access the application on the cloud and allow multiple people, up to 100 users, to access the information that's in the application. So if you have any questions or you need help on the application, you can always tap on the support or go to the website for OnTarget Solutions LLC, and it's actually ontargetsolution.biz with a www in front of it. So if you need help, go ahead and come to the website, and there's a chat, or you can go to the support area to get answers to questions that you may have. But I recommend that you go ahead and go to the support input and request answers for any questions you may have. Thank you.